There's different types of wigwams. There's the dome-shaped wigwam, they got a teepee wigwam, and the one we built for this camp, well, Kigonan, that's the long bent-over wigwam. So the old ways, we used to build these in the woodland. Once we came to the plains, we started building the teepees, and the teepee became what we lived in. But the wigwam was still there, it was still part of our ceremonies. It's a piece of history that we kind of lost in Turtle Mountains. Go. Good, you go first. Cut all the branches off. Oh, no, that one. Oh, don't cut your finger. I've only met one person here who could build one, but now I could build one. Now these children could build one. So in my camps, I want to teach these wigwams.
When we were woodland people, we would live in wigwam. But as we moved on to the plains, it was a big life change. We were always traveling.
See how those are going to make an X in the front. So one go that way, one go that way. Kick them back. Excuse me. Walk straight back, walk straight back.
If you look behind me, the wigwam's back there, and you can't take a wigwam apart and take it with you. You know, you can't travel with it as easy as you can with a teepee. We use it because it was easy to travel with.
So maybe the youth, they won't be able to build this by themselves, but that sleeping bear in there, it's going to wake up one day. And when it does, they'll want to go back again. They'll want to do these things again. So instead of just having one person left in Turtle Mountain who could build one, now there's a lot more. Well, these old people, they always told me about these young people. They have a really hard time. They're scared almost. I think they're intimidated to go to a ceremony. And they encouraged me if I could do that, if I could start introducing our youth and our children to the ceremonies any way I can. So I started doing these camps, and I started getting this idea, well, maybe I should introduce them to ceremonies if I have an opportunity. In that sweat lodge, we introduce them to that to show them it's okay.
I look at it as a very, very powerful place, but also a comfort place to go to. You should be able to go to a sweat lodge and be very, very comfortable about going there. Very comfortable about talking to the Creator, whatever feelings or whatever you need to let go. That's part of it, to let that go, to find happiness again in your life, find strength, you know, in that way. You talk to the Creator that way too.
Meditating, praying. I feel good because, yes, it gets hot, but when you come out, you're refreshed. I love sharing my culture. I love sharing my ways, and a sweat lodge is very, to me, medicinal. And I think these young people need to experience something like that, you know. I did bring a couple of girls into the lodge, and even when we were in there, I was explaining the purpose of it and how the conduct should be in there and what to expect. And I think overall, the girls that did come in with me, I think they really enjoyed it because, you know, it should be a place you feel good.
There's this intimidation that comes with our way of life sometimes from the older generations. They don't really respect it all the time. They don't support it. They kind of frown on it. And that rubs off on the youth, on the children. They carry these negative thoughts about our way of life. So that colonization, it worked for a lot of our people. But we want to show the youth and show our people that this is beautiful. This is a good way of life. Hey.